it around his neck and starts wearing it around, what would you think of that person? Would probably cause security. And so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He has given us the Quran for a reason, and that is hidayah or huda. It is a guidance for us. And I wanted to talk about some of the other ways that as Muslims we treat the Quran nowadays. One, we've heard of Ghostbusters before. Many of you guys have heard of Ghostbusters. There's actually in Michigan, there's a group of brothers. They call themselves Jinn Busters. It's a whole company. They actually have the whole sign and everything. They're standing like this, and they have a ghost in the back and a no, and it says Jinn Busters. And so, of course, there's side benefits of the Quran. There's blessings of the Quran. However, the real blessing is, of course, hidayah for us. Another way we treat the Quran is to ease the pain of death, or after someone has passed away. One of the famous Imams, Imam Suhaib Webb, he was relating a story. His family is from Malaysia. He was visiting his family, his mother-in-law and other people there. And so he was sitting outside the doorstep of the house, and he was reciting Surah Yasin. And all of a sudden, a phone call started coming into the mother-in-law, the house, asking, "What's wrong? Did anyone die?" You know, and she asked, "Why? What's going on?" Said, "There's this big tall guy, a sheikh, sitting outside the house, and he's reciting Surah Yasin." And so they said, of course, no, there's nothing wrong. It was just he was reciting Quran. And so we take the Quran and we use it to do the different things. And of course, there are benefits to the Quran. However, this is not, again, as I mentioned, this is not the main benefit that we're looking for, and that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted for us. Another thing that we do with the Quran is we pick and choose what we want to do. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Baqarah, ayah number 85, أَفَتُؤْمِنُونَ بِبَعْضِ الْكِتَابِ وَتَكْفُرُونَ بِبَعْضِ. Do they take parts of the book and believe in it, and they reject other parts? Do they just pick and choose? And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala goes on, what's their reward? فَمَا جَزَاء, right? That يَفْعَلُوا ذَلِكَ مِنْكُمْ إِلَّا خِزْيٌ فِي الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا. That they have humiliation, or they have the strict thing in this life. And in the akhirah, they will have a very, very tormenting punishment, or very painful punishment. In another ayah in the Quran, in Surah Al-Baqarah as well, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about Bani Israel and what they used to do with the Quran, or what they did with their book. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in ayah number 61, towards the end of it, وَضُرِبَتْ عَلَيْهِمُ الظِّلَّةُ وَالْمَسْكَنَةُ وَبَاءُوا بِغَضَبٍ مِّنَ اللَّهِ ذَلِكَ بِأَنَّهُمْ كَانُوا يَكْفُرُونَ بِآيَاتِ اللَّهِ وَيَقْتُلُونَ مِن نَّبِيِّنَ بِغَيْرِ الْحَقِّ, and so on. But the first part, why are they being humiliated? Why are they poor in this life? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that they rejected the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And so this is one of the things that we as Muslims, we need to think about and consider for ourselves. What are we doing with the Quran? Why are we humiliated and subjugated throughout the world? And we need to reflect on this, that we must be doing something wrong with the Quran. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Taha as well, مَا أَنزَلْنَا عَلَيْكَ الْقُرْآنِ لِتَشْقَى. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has not sent this Quran for us to be humiliated or to be saddened or difficulties on us. So we need to think of ourselves and what is our connection with the Quran. And the last thing I wanted to say, and inshallah for tomorrow we'll discuss these things, is what are we supposed to do with the Quran?